Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be showing the best Homestead Invader teams to get those pesky invaders out of your homestead as quickly as possible. Okay, so we're going to lead it off with the boss teams. There are two different lineups. Now, the overall top performing team is actually going to be this Kordan version. And one thing to note is that multiple heroes are going to work at low copies for these team comps. Kordan, Rainier, even the twins can all work at low copies if you're running this in a team comp, and you can still do really well. Now, Pheromore is going to be buffing up Shmira, Twins buffing up Shmira, Kordan going to be up front, Rainier going to position swap the Shmira into the hunting circle of Kordan, and Shmira is going to hit really hard. So for a boss team lineup, this is a really good option with the Blaze Burn artifact. In the future, when we get the Blade Chaser red sword spell, it's like a red sword artifact, then that is going to be the new best. But for right now, Blaze Burn is the best that you have here. And taking a look at the other boss team that you can run, this is going to be a Shadewing Nazrik team. Now for this comp, Shadewing and Nazrik are both going to work at low copies. Even one copy will work for them. So Shadewing in Homestead Invasion can work at one copy. So basically everyone can use a Shadewing team, even if you haven't like fully invested into him. Shmira should be built up though, and Mana Wake spell, blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. And you're going to have a high damage output. When I run this team into bosses, usually I get around 90+% of the boss's health with it. Okay, now taking a look at the mob teams. This one with Shadewing. Now, Shadewing can work at one copy, like we said. However, Saida should be fully built. If you're gonna run Saida in one of these mobs comps, you have to have her at plus 15 exclusive equipment. Otherwise, there's no real point of running Saida against 5 enemies, because then her damage is not gonna be anything. All of her damage comes from her plus 15 exclusive equipment skill. And Galahad as well, because Galahad deals pretty good damage of her own. She's gonna make a copy of the twins for, 12 seconds of like another, like a double haste buff. And yeah, she's going to deal good damage herself, and Shmira as well. Shadewing can work at one copy, like we said. And this is with the Mana Wake spell. And then the most budget version of a mob's team is going to be this one from Half Moon. Again, it has Shadewing, but Shadewing can work at one copy. Twins can technically work at lower copies. And you have Cyran, Shmira, Bonnie, who should all be built up with the Blaze Burn artifact. So this is going to be the weakest of the mob teams, but still a solid option. Definitely still going to do very well for you. So those are all of the teams we have to showcase. Now we want to actually show it in battle. Okay, guys, so we have found someone pretty he's at full health, so we got really lucky. And now we're going to attack the boss over here. This is Nathaniel. We're going to bring out the Kordan team, because I think probably most people are going to be running this DI boss Kordan team. So we're going to go ahead and lock it in and send it. So you're going to see that Shmira is going to get position swap into the hunting circle, and look at that. This is just beautiful. Pheromore, Shmira, and Kordan all within the hunting circle. It's going to amplify all of their damage, and so we should end up with a really good score. Blaze Burn spell is the best artifact of choice for this team comp, especially with the twins, because you're going to be cycling ultimate so rapidly. However, when we do get the Blade Chaser artifact, which is the red sword artifact, then we're going to be, that one is going to be better, because that is going to be the best for even a lot of Dream On bosses as well. So let's see what happens here. We're down to 50% of the boss's health. So looks like we probably are not going to do as well as the other team option. However, this, or maybe I spoke too soon. Maybe it's still possible that we could get the clear here, or at least 90%, because like I said, the other Nazrik team that I have been running in the past, that has hit 90% pretty consistently for me. And this one looks to be around about the same. Like, that is going to be 1,915 million. Yeah, I mean, around about 90%. So that is solid. And hopefully, okay, great. We can find another full health enemy. Now, these are going to be the mobs, of course. Okay, now we have this team. This team is really solid. Like, this is the one that, this is my go-to team right now. And this blue turn, yeah, you guys see a Shadewing. Shadewing can work at one copy. And Saida needs to be plus 15 exclusive equipment. So that is a limitation, of course, that if you don't have a Saida built, you are gonna suffer. You just cannot run this team. You'll have to run a different team. And the Kordan Bayline team is not a bad option, but you guys are gonna see the difference between that and this one. One Saida's blood spikes proc, and Shadewing's damage ticks are ticking. This is going to be insane. You're just bursting down everyone. And like evenly distributed damage across the whole team, whereas a Pheromore Baleran team was mainly only hitting the front line. That's kind of the drawback of that team. But you're gonna see here, look at this frontline tank enemy. We destroyed that with Baleran and Pheromore comp, but this comp is gonna be more focused on killing just the weakest, you know, the weakest links, which are mainly the back line and some of the front line. We might even kill the front line one here. If you get good RNG, you can actually 100% the mobs with this team. Look at this. So, but now Saida's blood spikes I think have worn off. We're still gonna get a really good score, but not quite 100%. But 2,500 million damage is really good, and we have another one. I can't believe no one is coming to help because this person shared it in the chat. Normally people jump and pounce on these invasion opportunities. Okay, so this is the final team, which is the most budget team. It works at 1 copy of Shadewing. And so I want to see how this one is going to do. Bonnie and Cyran. Hopefully it does pretty well. Yeah, so the only team we didn't showcase in battle is the Nazrik Shadewing team, which was my go-to boss team. However, it is like, I don't know, it can work at 1 copy of Nazrik and Shadewing, but at that point, it may just be better for you to run the Kordan Shamira team. Kordan Shamira Pheromore team. Okay, let's see what happens here. So, I mean, it's pretty good because Cyran is grouping up the enemies. I think we're still going to have a difficult time to kill the tankiest enemy. Yeah, he's still at 80% health. But the rest of the enemies are going down pretty quickly. So this is a really good option, I think. Bonnie synergizes well with Shadewing because it's damage over time. And Cyran can also execute the enemies. That's the other real advantage of using him in a mob stage. Like, if we get another Cyran ult coming up right now, we're probably going to execute maybe even 2 to 3 of these enemies right here. Got one down. Can we get the second one? Oh, really close to getting the second one killed. And look at this. So, overall, we're going to do almost 90% of this clear with what seems to be a more free-to-play friendly team. So that is basically going to be it for this video. Hopefully these teams are helpful and you're able to do better in your homestead invasions, and also you can share it with your friends and your guildmates as well. But anyway guys, that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully it is helpful, and if you have any other teams you would like to share, you can feel free to share them in the comment section down below. But thank you guys all so much for watching. That is going to be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser, and whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video, and until then everyone, peace out for now.